Our first Distinguished Alumni Award is the Spirit of Acuto Transformational Leadership Award. This award recognizes alumni who are driven to respond to the needs of others. They use their talent and training to move a vision to reality. It's actually our newest award. It was established in 2006. This award is not necessarily given out every year, but is given when the association recognizes an outstanding candidate. I think we have one recipient of this award with us who should stand and be recognized, Margaret Weilert. I think you've received this award. Margaret, are you still here? Sister Tarcisia, please stand. You've also received this award. Thank you. Thank you. Did I miss anyone else? This year's Spirit of Acuto recipient attended Newman primarily to seize the opportunity to play collegiate sports. He was a soccer star then, and he's still a star today, and the sport still plays a major role in his life. During Jay's senior season, a rookie coach by the name of Cliff Brown started what is a 30-year, and I think counting, coaching career, heading up the Jets program, and during Cliff's first year, which was Jay's last, Newman won the NAIA District Championship. But I think you're going to learn in our video that our 2018 Spirit of Acuto Transformational Leadership Award winner has made an impact off the field as well.
For almost as long as he can remember, the sport of soccer has been a passion for Newman alumnus Jay Holmes.
I grew up playing soccer. Not everybody that sees this video knows Bobby Brubieska, but Bobby Brubieska has been the coach at Northwest High School. He was the coach when I was a kid in his elementary school at Dodge, and he's still coaching there today. And so he played a key role in getting me started and developing me as a player, and just kind of getting me to a place where I just loved the game. And as a result, I played it for 50 years.
Included in his half-century of soccer was college at Kansas Newman.
I just had a great academic and athletic experience here at Newman. Some of the instructors that I remember well is Joyce Solentrop. She was quite a tough teacher, quite a tough professor that expected a lot of her students, which I appreciated. And then certainly Dr. Heck. Dr. Heck really came into my life when I was at a crossroads of trying to make a decision on what direction my life would ultimately go.
It was a decision and course correction that has had a lifelong impact on Holmes and many others in the community. You see, Jay was set to become a history teacher until he had to choose between playing his senior season or student teaching. That's when Dr. Larry Heck proposed that he apply for a truancy diversion internship and pursue a sociology major. He did both, and upon graduation, landed a position at the Lake Afton Boys Ranch.
I loved it. You talk about an environment that is conducive to behavior change in kids. It was certainly JRBR. It had a VOTEC facility out there, swimming pool for recreation for the kids, softball diamonds. We had horses out there that we cared for. Was on, I believe, a 40-acre plot of land, and it was able to get the kids out of the city environment and more into a country type of setting where we were able to hold them accountable, teach them some basic skills, and educate them as well.
After 5 years as a youth care worker, Holmes moved to adult populations as a probation officer.
It's just difficult to get used to the new structure. Where at Lake Afton Boys Ranch I was responsible for kids in a dorm environment, 8 to 9 kids, to now being responsible for managing a caseload of 35 to 40 felony offenders and completing a risk needs assessment and trying to identify areas of strengths and weaknesses for that population and getting them connected to resources in the community to help them.
He mastered the challenge and would advance in his career. Holmes now serves as Deputy Director of Adult Programs. and supervises a variety of Sedgwick County facilities and field service programs. In his current role, he recently collaborated with a co-author to secure a $600,000 grant, which is making a difference by providing much-needed mental health services to clients.
We do exit interviews and we receive feedback from our client population, and I can't tell you how many times they've made reference to those services of having a positive impact on their lives.
And speaking of positive impact, Holmes' passion for his favorite sport has empowered him to make a difference for many area athletes. He started coaching his own kids in youth soccer and just never quit. He now serves as head coach for the girls and boys teams at Mays High School.
On the girls' side, we've been to state the last 10 years and have not won a state championship. So I guess that's one thing that's left, that's a checkbox that's left unmarked at this point that I'd certainly like to achieve. And on the men's side, we've won a league championship and a couple of regional titles since I've been there.
Holmes is excited and humbled by his successes in his professional and personal life, and he's thankful for the role Newman played.
My time at Newman just gave me a sense of community, a sense of family, a sense of purpose. But my time here was special and instilled those values in me of how important that is. Community, and certainly the soccer team was like an extension of family, which is something that I've tried to pass along to the teams that I've coached and the people that I've supervised at work, and how relationships matter.
Well, JT, you gave me a 3-minute window, and my wife told me I had 2. So she's, as you can tell, I've been involved in the soccer community a long time, and she's had to endure probably 11 banquets, sports banquets on both the girls and guys side, which, I tend to talk a lot. So I'll keep it short because Clark just did a fabulous job of covering all the points that I really wanted to talk about. And I'd like to thank Dr. Heck for the nomination. Dr. Heck, as I mentioned in the video, played such a critical role in my life my junior year, where I was uncertain what direction I was headed in terms of a degree and long-term occupational goals. And he took the time to sit down with me and explore what my options were, and identified strengths in me that led me in a direction to work with criminally involved people, which I told him when he first walked through the door tonight that I have no regrets about the direction my life took, and he certainly played a critical role in my life. For that, I'd like to thank the Alumni Board for selecting me for this award. Obviously, I'm in great company. There are 2 folks here tonight, 2 women here tonight that have achieved that, earned that award over time, and I think that, like I said, I'm in great company. And I'd like to recognize my wife, Shanna, and my family here tonight. In 1988, that's when I had that conversation with Dr. Heck, but in 1987, Shanna came through the drive-thru at Kentucky Fried Chicken, where I was working, and changed my life forever. And you talk about people that enter your life at certain points, and and I think the Lord put Dr. Heck in my life at a critical point, as did my wife. And as a result, I took the direction that I wanted to go. I think the Lord's been with me all along and guiding me in this direction. And like I said earlier, I have no regrets. So thank you for being here tonight. I'd like to thank the board again for selecting me, and enjoy the rest of the evening.